Go ahead and tell me your questions before anybody else comes on here. What's today? The 10th? Oh, my bad. Alright, what's with the ring Trashna wears? The black gem ring. She worn it on her wedding finger often in the past. Was it a gift from him? Was it a promise ring? Can you click links? I might be able to. Let's see what's up with the ring. Well, let me see if it was a gift. Well, who gave her the ring? To my guy's ancestors. They love taking me. So, did he miss? I'm sorry. Yeah. Did he give I'm sorry. Did he give Trashna the ring that she wears? That one that Taylor's pointing out. Does she? I mean, did he give her that? Chris, please 2, 3. 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. That's pointing towards a potential no. 7 of Pentacles would talk about personal investments, so she may have gotten it herself or whatnot. Oh, well, let's see here. I do have Messenger on my iPad, but I think it was something that she got herself more than likely. So with that being said, to my guys' ancestors, it looks like me. So let me ask if he's ever gotten her a ring. Has he ever gotten her a ring? Chrysopolis 2, 3, has he? 2 of Cups. Okay. Queen of Cups. 2 of Cups. Ace of Wands. 4 of Swords. He might have thought about it. This would talk about like some sort of bonding. But I don't know if she would be like too emotionally unprepared for it here, but there may have been like a desire for it or something like that. And I thought of him or sentiment of him. I'll ask. Did she buy it with the thought of him or sentiment of him? Did she with any of that? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Somewhat. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. I think they wanted something long term to signify something long term. It may have felt like hurt in the sense that he was like going back and forth. So yeah. Hey Crimson, yeah. Check the So in my description box, the prices for how many questions you want, as well as payment links you could send it to. So there's that. What was your other question? 2, 3. There's something in that other box. I guess we could put those in there. It's like that has pursued real estate. Like, okay, let's see here. Let me see how she feels about it. Is this? No. All right. To my guys and ancestors all over me. So, How does Trashlyn feel about why entering into real estate or pursuing it, should I say? How does she feel about this? First off, please, 2 or 3. How does she feel? Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, and the Tower. Okay. The Moon, and then 9 of Cups, I see here. Believe it or not, this isn't how it actually looks. I'm sensing something different. She feels like this is something that he's fought for, or like is very like for in a sense. Um, but may also feel like with the Tower and the 9 of Cups here, there may be some instability surrounding it that gives her like some anxiety here, because 9 of Cups talks about your own personal wish fulfillment. And here's what I get. I mean, it's clear to see that like she feels as if like this is something that he's worked hard for almost, but also feels like he may not necessarily have all his ducks in a row. So in a sense, it's almost like maybe he rushed into this without thinking. Maybe he thinks it's going to be something that it's not. Because in real estate is really just like commission based. You can go months to maybe a year at a time without really selling anything here. Um, so with that, I'm not sorry. It gives me a bit of gold digger vibes because you don't like her. Let's see her Judgment, 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands. I think she supports him in it. Tell me Ace of Wands here, 2, 3. But yeah, that makes sense. So my Judgment, 2, 3. The Magician, I see here, and then 8 of Swords. She's worried about him crashing and burning. Because here's the whole thing. She does support him in it. She does see that he's excited, but here's the whole thing, right? Ace of Wands, in terms of trying to like create something, Ace of Wands, of course, can talk about a spark of energy, like a flame, but it's something that, of course, can like quickly fizzle out if you don't take care of it. And she may feel like he may reach some sort of disappointment with this and may have felt like he should have stuck to something here or something that was more consistent. Yeah, 8 of Swords, Justice, 6 of Wands. I don't think she's going to try and go up against him with it. She's going to be supportive, but I don't know if she feels like either he's doing out of ego or he thinks it's going to be something that it's not. Which is understandable. It's like one of those things that people feel like, okay, I already have like this and this planned out, so as soon as I open up for business, everybody's going to flood to me, and that's not how it works. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands. She feels secure within herself, but also feels like he could run into a roadblock later on here, especially over the Hermit card. So that's how she feels about it. She supports him in it, but feels like he kind of rushed into something or is going into something that he doesn't necessarily have all the ins and outs for. That type of thing here. It's very dependent on who he knows. That, yeah, because your reputation does matter and he does need to build up social media for it. So with that being said here, is she going to sabotage him in this? Is she? First top list, is she? 2, 3. Is she going to sabotage him in this? Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands, 4 of Wands, the World, Ace of Wands. Not in the way that you think. Not in the way that you think here. She may try to bring up like some sort of suggestion of something that she may feel like is better or whatnot. Even though maybe if he works hard at this, he could build a lot of stability with all this. But Ace of Wands, give me a second, tell me Ace of Wands here, 2, 3. High Priest, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, and 5 of Wands here. Tell me about 7. Oh, I know what that is. Tell me about 7 of Swords, 2, 3. And the Hierophant, the Hermit. I know what that is. That's not what you think it is. I won't say that she tried to like sabotage and like do something evil. It's just more so she might just suggest something that she may feel like is more grounded or more his speed. Because she might have a little bit of foresight as to like what she thinks could happen, or she at least may feel like there's certain things about that market that he may not necessarily be aware of. Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and Hierophant. He might be doing this to get away from some sort of structure, honestly. And kind of like going against the grain. And Knight of Wands is kind of like going someplace without a map. So you have the Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, Death. She may present something that she feels like is more stable. So maybe he can end this. Let's see here. Does she have his best intentions at heart? Does she? Cross top, please. 2, 3. Does she? Six of Cups. The Lovers. The Emperor. And the Moon at the bottom. Yes. But she can't get a little bit paranoid. So, yeah, the Moon. Yeah. It's like this. She does have his best intentions at heart when it comes to this, as well as like if she wanted to lead him away from it, maybe. Because honestly, the energy that it's giving is this. He goes into this with his head held high, like of course, but it may not necessarily be everything that he thought it was going to be. Maybe he's doing this to maybe like kind of get out of something or shift gears really fast, but maybe he didn't map it out, or maybe he's not thinking clearly, or something around that. And her whole thing is like she's maybe trying to like in her own way look out for him, but it kind of gives her some anxiety. So there's that. As well as, let me look at this Ace of Cups. And that Four of Wands. And my Ace of Cups, 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. It's on my Four of Wands, 2, 3. Ten of Wands reverse, and then Page of Wands here. If she were to actually like sabotage or do something shicey, it could be revolving maybe like getting pregnant. Or doing something that she feels like would cater to her. Would she try to get pregnant on purpose? Positive or yes, negative or no. Three of Cups. Maybe. So maybe she should. She could. So you got me there. Why was Eunice upset that he was even looking for me? She actually knew and didn't like what was happening, but he didn't care and was upset that he couldn't find me. Why was he angry? Is that supposed to be representing him being salty on that surface? Okay, as well as if that's not representing pregnancy, it's just more so like could just represent other people in his ear. You know, last night, remember that one live that I had a couple times? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago or so, like where I showed my exes, and then you had that one that you said was a 4. So like I had him in my dream last night. Like, I was walking someplace. I was in some sort of building. I saw his dad. And then off to the distance, I saw his little brother. And I was thinking, like, well, if his little brother's here, then that means he's here. And I lean a little bit more to my right, and I see him. We lock eyes, and he immediately starts to lash out. Mind you, he is far away from me. And he begins to, like, lash out. Let's see here. Okay, it's an ancestral. So why was Eunice angry in this dream? Why was he angry in this dream? What was this supposed to be representative of? What was it supposed to represent? Also, Crimson, you'll be after Taylor. What was supposed to be representative? Cross top, please. 2, 3. What was that supposed to represent? Queen of Swords, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, the World. Him being upset about you moving on, or at least you appearing like you're moving on, like you, of course, like icing him out, you cutting this person out here. Because maybe he's used to getting what he wants. Somebody's Nine of Cups, 2, 3. Someone Nine of Cups here. Yeah, things ending. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. It may want to kind of like reconcile with you, but it's also kind of like upset and maybe a little anxious of you being around new people. Yeah, like his ego might be feeling a bit affected in the sense of maybe you're not as emotional towards him like you usually are, and instead you're being independent. So yeah, I would say that's why he's angry. Like you ice this person now, you know, you cut him off, you are doing you, and they kind of feel the burn of that. I've had two of those dreams of him being jealous of me with other men. Good. That's what he gets. But that's what I get there. Was that all your questions? Because I thought you just had like the three. Present day. How do I make life feel as a person? What positive ways? What negative? Okay. But after this, I'm gonna answer Crimson's. Hi Terry. Yes, you can. My guy's ancestor looks at me currently. How does Taylor make Y feel as a person? Like in like both positive and negative ways. How does she make him feel as a person? Press off, please. 2, 3. Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. How do you make him feel as a person? Hey Chris, are you still open for questions? Yes. Tell my Wheel of Fortune, 2, 3 here. How do you make this person feel as an... Honestly, to my Justice, 2, 3. Because I asked in both positive and negative ways. It's... How would I say this? I mean, it could be viewed as both. You make them feel as if at times they're not doing the right thing and that they need to change. However, somebody like him changing is going to take some time here because there's like a stubborn energy alongside that. You may make this person feel like they need to reflect. And you're very like hard on to what you feel like needs to happen. And it's kind of like, and it kind of brings this person anxiety. 6 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the World. At the same time, you may make them feel good. Like you may kind of like as a person, you may make them feel, again, like good about themselves. But they also feel like you want them to do better and also leave certain things behind here. They also may feel like you encourage them to go after what they want here, or that you're trying to like, I wouldn't say manipulate them, but like encourage them to maybe like do things that maybe you would do. Yeah, and it kind of like has them reflective on certain stuff because usually they're kind of like closed off or maybe not used to other people telling them what they might think. But that's what I get on that. All right, Crimson, go ahead and put down your questions. Also, where is that one deck? I think that's it right on there. What? What? My ex Samantha, born November 16th, with a third party. Is with a third party. Will we ever reconnect? All right, let's see here. My guy's ancestors will me. So for Crimson, will he and his ex Samantha, will they ever reconnect? Will they ever reconnect? Cross out, please. 2, 3, go away. Will you guys ever reconnect? So 2 Wands reverse. 2 of Pentacles reverse, and 6 of Cups reverse. Here's what I get. Immediately I get right now, no. 5 of Pentacles reverse, and Page of Swords reverse. Okay. And the other thing here too is they kind of want you to see the situation for what it is what I get here too. Because yeah, 6 of Cups reverse is like reminiscing on the past. Yeah, Ace of Cups reverse and 4 of Wands reverse. The Star reverse here. Okay, give me a second. Alright, so Ace of Cups reverse, 2, 3. I'm not doing that. Tell me about Ace of Cups reverse. 1 card, 2, 3. The Chariot. Tell me about the Star. No, tell me about 4 of Wands, 2, 3. Tell me about 4 of Wands reverse, 2, 3. Page of Wands. Tell me about the Chariot, 2, 3. Queen of Cups. I don't know if they have Cancer someplace in their chart. Because no. Oh, I see here. She is a Scorpio, Queen of Cups. Even Queen of Cups is Cancer. Here's what I also do get. Again, so like I was saying before, just putting it all together. For right now, no. Even though there may be like a lot of reminiscing of the past here, there's an energy where they do kind of want you to see through this situation, you know, see it for what it is. Because Ace of Cups reversed and then 4 of Wands reversed. So that talks about a lack of any stability being there when it comes to feelings here. But with the Star card, that can talk about possibilities of things healing between the both of you. But ultimately, they do want you to heal from this. Because this person's trying to maybe like move on. But there could be definitely like a chance that they do come towards you. But if they do, and like, excuse me, like, in the event that they do, they kind of just want you to see right through it. Now, with that being said here, is it possible that sometime in the future she could try and talk to him again to get things off the ground? Is it possible for that to happen? For top, please, 2, 3, is it? Queen of Swords. Okay. I'm not taking that because I don't even know which way. Again, cards top is there a possibility for her to try and reconnect so they can get back together, 2, 3, in the future? Queen of Swords, High Priestess, 2 Swords reversed. Some of Queen of Swords, 2, 3. The Sun. So, and then King of Cups. I do see it like eventually this person does try to come back into your life. They kind of, and they may like try to like test the waters. But with the High Priestess and 2 of Swords here, there's a whole thing with them like saying like, you know, pay attention to your intuition because things are exactly as they seem. So if this person's been bitchy since the breakup, or if they seem like they've moved on, if they seem like they don't care, take that for as face value and whatnot. And King of Cups, the Tower reverse, they want you to emotionally ground yourself and maybe, yeah, not get back with somebody that's actually like pretty unstable. Because even if the two of you were to get back together, there seems like there'd be like a lack of forward movement. And even though you may want something with this individual, like something long-term, something happy, there's something about like miscommunication here or just like delays and things that's not going smooth. So to answer your question, ultimately, will you guys ever reconnect? I do see some point in the future you guys will, but it may not be in your best interest, honestly. And my second question, is she with a third party for money, and will I step up to the plate financially? Let's see. Matter of fact, let me do this here. My guys and ancestors that will protect me. So, is his ex with the third party for money? Are they with this third party for money? First off, please, 2, 3. Are they? 8 of Swords, Knight of Wands. Okay. Some Ace of Pentacles, 2, 3. 5 of Cups. Some 5 of Cups here. High Priestess. And then 9 of Swords at the bottom. Are they with this person for money? No. 8 of Swords is a no. Knight of Wands and the Emperor card. Sorry to say, but they may be with this person because they may feel like this individual can give them more stability, like provide them with a more stable relationship. They may be very attracted to this person. May feel like, you know, they're very exciting and can basically like maybe hold a relationship down in a sense here. I don't know if this person felt a sense of stagnancy with you, or they may feel chill with this person. They also may feel like this individual may bring in like a lot of opportunities for them. Because again, not to, I'm not, mind you, this is from their perspective. Oh, I see here. Maybe they felt like connecting with you may have been like somewhat disappointing for them, and that they kind of just needed to kind of like flow free, as well as again they kind of want you to like really pay attention to your gut when it comes to this. Um, Nine of Swords, the Magician. I don't know if they got with this person because they felt like they could just take away all their problems. It's almost like feeling like this person. They may feel like this person just is able to do a lot and create a lot for them, and they may feel more confident because of it. Whereas to maybe you, maybe they, I don't know, felt anxious with you, as well as if there's any downsides to like the connection itself. They may have felt like at first this could have brought them a lot of opportunity, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. To my Nine of Swords, 2, 3. Ten of Swords. Is this Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords more sort of like how they feel towards Crimson? Positive part for yes, negative part for no. Eight of Pentacles, yes. Yeah, which is why they kind of jumped ship. I see here. So ultimately, no, they're not with this person for money. I feel like they just felt like this person was like better suited for them. Like this person makes me feel grounded. They can lead. They give me a lot of opportunity to maybe be free or feel confident. So with that being said here, will Crimson be able to kind of step up to the plate financially then? Will they? For top please, 2, 3. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and then 3 of Swords here. Yes, but it may take some time. I don't know if you're doing it out of hurt or because it's out of like necessity here. But I feel like in time, yes. Like in time, like things may definitely balance out. Um, I don't think they want you to do anything impulsively though. Tell me about Queen of Pentacles, 2, 3. 4 of Cups. As well as I don't know if you're looking to do so. So I don't know if you can like, so you can one up your ex or try to prove something to them. Well, why not? Tell me more. 2, 3. 8 of Wands, King of Wands, 5 of Wands. I feel like things like can definitely pick up for you swiftly in life, and you may start to feel confident again, or just more confidence in general, kind of like leave behind the mess. So yeah, but that's what I get. All right. Let's see here. Chris, go ahead with any questions. I'll send for 2. All right, no problem. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Also, Terry, you'll be after Chris. All right. All right. So, Chris, may I know how next week will go for Greg and I? Sure. All right. It's my guy's ancestors will ever take me. So, how will next week go for Chris and Greg? How will next week go for these two? First off, these 2, 3. How will next week go for y'all? 5 of Swords, the Empress, 10 of Wands, Judgment, 3 of Pentacles. Tell me 3 of Pentacles here, 2, 3. 5 of Pentacles. My 5 of Pentacles, 2, 3. Two, oh, I see. Here's my Five of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Here's how next week will go. Don't shoot the messenger. So the overall energy of next week is Seven of Cups, which can talk about confusion. Maybe a little bit of anxiety, but confusion and not kind of seeing through the smoke. So it's like this. I feel like you'll be doing good, but as far as Greg is concerned, he'll be a tad bit concerned of kind of overwhelmed and maybe overthinking the situation or trying to really make a decision about whether or not maybe rebuilding with you right now is worth it. And I think that's because of your ex. Like, Five of Swords and Four of Pentacles. So I don't know, that person might try to, like, you know, pull something, or he's worried about him pulling something here. Because it's like, am I going to get anything out of this? Because Two of Swords is here. Not to say that you're emotionally blocked off to a certain extent, but you're still kind of like dealing with that other situation. So here, the Hangman, the Star. It's more so like they begin to kind of like, what I mean by they, I meant Greg, like he kind of like begins to wonder if this might be worth it. Even if Larry doesn't do anything, because it's like this. So the Star is here and you come up as a star, which let's just talk about something that's attractive, healing, making peace with something. And then the Hangman would just talk about stagnancy and kind of like changing one's perspective about something. And the Seven of Cups is the unknown. So he may come to, I won't say a realization, but he may kind of like be in his head about whether or not to move forward with you, because the situation is still being dealt with. Which I'll be fair and say that like it makes sense, because even though this person may still have feelings for you, you're still going through a divorce, and divorces do take like a hot minute to somehow like to kind of like finalize, which to me doesn't make any sense. But I mean, if you're dealing with like a really unruly person, it would make sense. To my Seven of Cups, 2, 3. The Fool. It's like wondering, like, should I jump into this or not? He doesn't even know Larry, but his ex always causes problems when I'm at his place. Does he live with his ex? Because I know some people, they'll date, they just live with their ex. Well, let me see what this really has to deal with. Does this have to deal with Chris's ex? Positive or yes, negative or no, does it? 2, 3. Temperance. All right, does it have to deal with Greg's ex? Positive or yes, negative or no, 2, 3. So I'm getting more so of a positive card than I do with Greg. No, she lives like 2 blocks away. Well, that's miserable. But it might have to deal with him, with Larry, as well as if nothing happens. Let me see here. Could Larry try to act out next week? 2 or 3? Could that happen? Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups. I mean, there's a strong possibility, but I don't think it's towards you. I mean, towards him. It's just more so like maybe going after assets or whatnot. But the other thing that I'm also picking up on is like, even if Larry doesn't do anything, I feel like it's just more so like him being in his head and wondering, is this worth it? Because like you're still like dealing with legalities, as well as like wondering like, will this last long or whatnot. How else will next week go for them? Cross out please. 2, 3. 10 of Swords, Temperance, the Lovers. Some of the Lovers. 2, 3. The Page of Wands. It's just more so like you guys looking forward to maybe being with each other more, and maybe leaving behind painful situations, although that could be like playing in the back of somebody's mind, like as well as this could just be more so like you guys making peace. So that's what I get. What's the last one? Also, give me a second here, because I saw something. All right. Mentioned Larry trying to get assets. Can we look into that more? Sure. Thankfully, we weren't married long, and I had him sign a prenup. Okay. All right. Well, we can. I'm letting you know right now that may not have been what it was. Not to say that I'm like unsure about it, but I mean, Ten of Pentacles can talk about money. It's also long-term ties, long-term family ties, and whatnot. So let's see here. Let me see what Ten of Pentacles really represented in the spread. My guy's ancestor will tell me. So what did Ten of Pentacles represent in the last spread? What did it represent? 2, 3. The High Priestess. Okay. 2 of Swords. The Magician. More so the connection, because High Priestess can talk about being spiritually connected. And you basically just trying to like block it off, but him wanting to do more. 3 of Pentacles, and then Hierophant. Yeah, more so about like ties, but also like obligations. In my state, you have to be married 10 years to even get anything. I see. Okay, tell about the High Priestess, 2, 3. Page of Swords. The other thing here is too is High Priestess can also talk about secrets, and Page of Swords is running your mouth. Maybe even something about exploiting something here. So I don't know what that has to deal with. You'd have to tell me. Would he be trying to go after assets or anything for top place 2, 3? So that's what basically the Ten of Pentacles represented. More so like obligation, duty, the tie between the both of you, and maybe even potential secrets. Would he 5 of Cups, King of no? He's already set financially, but 7 of Swords lets me know he would try to pull something. So about 7 of Swords here, 2, 3. The Tower, I see here. It's more so of like he feels like shit's going down the drain because of whatever he did, or he could just like also like lose his damn mind again. What else here for Southeast 2, 3? What else? The Fool, the Empress, 6 of Cups, 2, 3. Queen of Swords, some of the Fool here too. It's also a bit of a mixed bag. It's like this 9 of Cups. Part of him can walk away from this freely and not care, but he doesn't like getting cut off from you, and he doesn't like having to move on from you, and he wants what he wants. He's selfish, of course. Maybe it's because like things aren't going his way, either that or he just doesn't want to be apart from you. So that's basically what it was about. Oh, why not? So he wouldn't necessarily be going after assets, but I wouldn't put it past him to make anything up or be stupid in some way, shape, or form. From what I see. Oh, I know things about him that could cause him to lose his job. He's completely broke. Ah, are you sure? If it's not his money and whatnot, then with the King of Pentacles is his dignity. Why is King of Pentacles here? Why is that here? 2, 3. Oh, wait, let's see here. It's more so. How would I say this? He may not be shysty enough to go after that, any assets or anything like that. He may be grounded in that aspect, but he's not too far off from pulling any other shit. That's basically what that's going on about. Yeah, he's broke. Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money. Oh, my little baby's sleepy. I love my cat, but I don't like it when she sleeps on me and whatnot because I can't put her back to rest. And she always has to go find someplace else. Be like, well, damn, bitch. You don't have to break my heart like that. But that's what I see. Alright. Hey, Mama said text to you. Do you want me to do it on here? Because what I can do is like after I get off, I just do yours like separately and just like text it back on whatnot here. Because for whatever reason, Messenger on my iPad hasn't like fully updated. Like no shade, each woman that contacted me was saying they gave him money. One of the ladies is suing him currently. Ooh. I'm telling y'all right now, the niggas want to be the bitches. My bad, baby. I'm sorry. I accidentally woke up my cat. They want to be the bitches. They want to. And it's tearing me apart. But that's what I get. Alright, they seriously do. Be like, well, damn. I mean, now granted, is that how some people's relationship dynamic is and how they like it, like how both parties like it? Okay, fine. No problem. If you both agree to it and you like that, no issue. But for those of us that do not agree, you know, it's like, not only do you want me to do the chasing, but do you want me to do the bending? Like, I ain't nobody bending me over. Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is? Anyway, let's see. Terry, go ahead with any question or questions. He thought I was going to let him live here for free. I sent him back to his free apartment, and yet the lights still get. You know what that make? You know that that brings up in my mind. Don't give me no side eye. Go back to sleep. I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't never buy me nothing. See, every time you come around, you gotta bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. I play the song, but the thing is, they don't let you fucking. YouTube is so weird. They want to copyright shit, and I'm just like, well, let me like put the song there in the fucking description box or something. Be like, I don't own any rights to the damn song. No, y'all don't want me to do. Nobody wants me to be great. But that's exactly what the fuck that brought up. But the thing is, I'm gonna give you grace because there's a lot of women that unknowingly married Tyrones or something. You know, shit. I have to think. You know what? I did fuck with a Tyrone. I did years ago, and I didn't think he was a Tyrone. And the thing is, the man was smart. He just didn't fucking feel like it. You over there sleeping on your homeboy's couch? Granted, his name was on the lease, but at the same time, like, damn. Y'all can't get like a 3-bedroom or anything? Y'all can't get none of that? You just doing this? Yikes. And then one time I made the mistake of saying like, yeah, I have 100 of one night. And he told me, he was like, well, shit, give me 20. I'm shopped here at the side of the road. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bitch, you don't get to dictate how much money I give you. I gave him $10. $10 is enough for gas to get you to and from, to wherever the fuck you are, and then back home. I saw Erica in concert. I love her. Good. I wanted to ask a love question, but maybe I shouldn't. Go ahead. I'm not gonna bash nobody. I'm just saying. Why the fuck is there a fork on the table? Anyway, no, I'm supposed to see Israel in a few weeks. What are his thoughts of me when he thinks of me? Gotcha. But no, as Tracy Ellis Ross has said, You have to upgrade my life, and if not, you can go. Exactly. Exactly. Especially like dudes, and all they do is look good. Because a lot of people, they'll take that and be like, oh, okay, so I'll give you a house and a car. Like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But like, you have to love me properly. You have to make me feel better than I have in like 10 fucking years. Not to say that I'm placing all my happiness in you, but it's just the whole thing of like, I make the world shine, and you got to let me know that you're capable of making it shine too. All right? Because a nice smile is not going to fix anything. Eesh. In a few weeks, what are his thoughts of me when he thinks of me? All right. My guy's ancestor looked at me. So, what are Israel's thoughts of Terry when he thinks of her? What are his thoughts of her when he thinks of her? 2, 3. Excuse me. All right. What are his thoughts of you? Queen of Pentacles, so that's your card. Knight of Swords. 3 of Swords. Okay. 8 of Wands, and then Knight of Wands here. So his thoughts of you when he thinks of you, he thinks that you, or his thought of you is somebody that, you know, is very grounded and nurturing, a sweet person, but also maybe somebody with the 9 of Swords and 3 of Swords that's been hurt. I wouldn't say that you're paranoid or anything like that, but it's just like, it's easy to see when like certain things bother you when you don't agree with stuff. At the same time, 8 of Wands and 9 of Wands, so this is representing you. He may think of you that's somebody that's attractive, that goes after what they want, that's very communicative, or at least somebody that, you know, supports him, somebody that, you know, does want to see him whenever he comes into town. He thinks of you as wish fulfillment, but let's hear the Tower and the Magician. Why is the Tower here? 2, 3. The Strength. Thinks you're, you know, again, wish fulfillment, somebody that he can get things off the ground. Oh, he also may feel like you're somebody that knows how to fix certain issues, especially things that go to shit. And like you have a certain confidence about you that even when, you know, things are kind of like unbearable or unstable, you know how to like hold it, like, how would I say this, like hold on and be very confident within your skills. What else? 2, 3. 9 of Wands. 5 of Wands. He also may feel like you're very like against any sort of conflict, like not really trying to be with the shits. Come on, 9 of Wands. 2, 3. Queen of Wands here. And instead like confident within yourself, as well as like somebody that's not really for the drama. So he doesn't really have anything bad in his head when it comes to you for like when he thinks of you, which is good. That's what I see. What's your last one? Well, that's good. How will he approach me when I see him again? All right. Spirit, so it's my guys' ancestors looked at me. So how will Israel approach Terry when he sees her again? How will he approach her when he sees her again? Because how please 2, 3. How will he approach her? Page of Pentacles. Hi, Cindy. Page of Pentacles, the Devil, the Star, the Hermit, and 6 of Cups. Why is the Devil here? 2, 3. Queen of Cups is here. How will he approach you? I think he'll be eager to see you, but there's almost like this thought of like maybe wanting you to kind of be like emotional over him or whatnot. Let me repull because what? What are you going on about? So my guys, ancestors love to me again. How will Israel approach Terry when she sees him again? How will he approach her? For top place 2, 3. How will he approach you? So you have the Hangman, 9 of Wands. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. The Devil and the Queen of Cups. It's like this. He'll be pretty chill about it, but kind of nervous. And then you have here the Devil and the Queen of Cups here. I don't know if he's like has an aversion to somebody being like extremely emotional or whatnot, or this person can be extremely emotional without you knowing. 3 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, I can see why. Give me a second. So now 7 of Cups, 2, 3. 8 of Swords, 10 of 7 of 5 of Wands, 2, 3. High Priest. Has this person been with other women? House of Earth, yes. Knight of Cups, no. 2, 3. Wheel of Fortune, yes. 9 of Cups, yes. Okay, yep. That would make sense here. So they'll be a bit nervous. And I think it's because they've been around, you know, other people and don't really want you to kind of like be in your head about it, or they'll be in their head about it here because High Priestess is here. So High Priestess could talk about somebody that people think that doesn't know a lot, but they do. They're afraid of like some sort of conflict with you. As well as far as like him being with other people, like Wheel of Fortune is a yes, like 9 of Cups, yes, the Empress or whatnot. I don't know if there's like a Taurus or a Libra around him or a particular woman. I mean, I've been seeing other guys too. Okay, true, about to say. So why is he so nervous this time? First off, please, 2, 3. Why? The Fool, the Tower. I don't know if he feels like he made a mistake, not necessarily with you, but if he's been like kind of foolish and invested in the wrong things. 7 of Pentacles, 2, 3. The Star, 10 of the Tower, 2, 3. The 6 of Swords, 10 of the Fool. I think it's like this. In other places, he's made some messes, so it kind of like it kind of makes him feel a way about like being away from those things and then engaging with somebody else that's peaceful, and then him having to act grounded. Meanwhile, there's somebody like emotional over him, but he's got other people. So I feel like the next time he sees you, like, how will he feel? Like, I think he'll be eager to see you, eager to talk to you, to be around you, but at the same time, like kind of like nervous. Like, I created messes other places. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. She doesn't know about any of this. That type of thing. I feel like he's just like in the energy of like I screwed up or I'm crossing like a very thin line. That type of shit. But that's what I get. Pretty awkward energy. Whatever the fuck he done fucked up, he needs to be honest. Makes sense. So they'll take him seriously. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck he did, whether he could have got somebody pregnant or created a whole fucking mess, or just like way too many women are way too caught up. I don't know what he did, but it's just more so like, oh my god. Also, thank you so much. You're welcome. Um, Alright, I'm gonna get off of here, but I'm gonna do her separately. Alright, thank everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night. Bye.